Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Mindy's Best. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Today is going to be a little bit different, switching it up just a little bit. I'm going to talk to you guys today about a few things that I do when we're traveling and a few things that make it easier when you're traveling with a large family specifically. We are staying at this beautiful house in California. We've had an absolute blast. It has everything we could ever want and so much more. But there's just a few things that I have done to just make things a little easier when you have a big group like us. So number one, I want to tell you guys, before you're about to travel, you need to really consider the things that you want out of a place that you're staying. Is your vibe more a hotel vibe or more of renting a house vibe? There's a couple of places you can rent houses here. VRBO is one and Airbnb is another one that you can find houses to rent, and there's actually a lot more than you would ever think. Sometimes they just have different things that you're going to want out of a vacation. This house that we're staying at this week is really great because it has a pool. It has a lot of fun that we can have here at the house. Now, given the circumstances right now with all of the traveling and this pandemic that we're currently living in, we knew that we wouldn't really be leaving the house much. So we thought, you know what? Let's opt for a house that has activities that we can do at the house. Since SeaWorld, Disneyland, all of those kind of things are out of the question. So we opted for a house. We got it on VRBO, or you could stay at hotels that have amazing resorts and tons of activities to do there. But we chose this amazing place to stay here. And I actually have a video where we did a full house tour. I'll link it here for you. You guys, welcome to this amazing house we're staying in. So there's a couple of things I want to tell you. First and foremost, I want to tell you, we have 7 people that we're traveling with. Sometimes that requires a lot of food. So first thing I did whenever we got to this house was evaluate where you're staying, what your plans are, what your activities are. For us, I knew that we'd be spending a lot of time at this house since there's not much we could go do. So I went to the grocery store and I stocked up. I got stuff for breakfast, I got stuff for lunches, and I got stuff for dinner, and even a few fun desserts. I went and grabbed some cereal, and this was some stuff that the kids had as options for breakfast. I even grabbed a ton of Cliff Bars for them. For lunches, I ended up grabbing some turkey, some bread, chips. I even got Easy Mac, things that were easy to make that the kids would love. Now, every vacation has to have snacks. Am I right? You guys, I think snacks and treats are the most important part of vacation. We definitely got a ton of the fun snacks, fruit snacks, Swedish fish, high chews, M&Ms. We did not go easy on the snack department. We also grabbed a couple of cases of water. We grabbed some sodas. We had a lot of foods and snacks that were easily accessible to the kids. And that was something that was really important because you don't realize how much you snack at home until you're in a house that has no snacks and you're like, we're constantly going to grab something to eat, we're hungry. So that was one thing that I did was as soon as we got here is I stocked up on food, kind of made a meal plan to know what things we would be using and what things we would want out of our trip here. Sometimes you might plan on eating out more, and that's definitely, I feel like we typically will eat out for main meals, but knowing that we were gonna be at this house, we decided to cook a lot more inside. You can tell I have a happy graduation banner behind me. The reason we came out to California is because my stepdaughter, Maddie, she graduated from high school this week, so we came out to do her whole graduation and celebrate with her, and while we were here, we decided to throw a big party. So while we were here, we decided to host a big barbecue for her, and that was fun, but that meant a lot of things that had to go into the works. We bought a lot of fruit, we bought a lot of beef, we just did a big barbecue, and it was really awesome. It was really fun to host something. I did buy decorations from home and bring those, so utilize what you have at home. If you're flying, sometimes it might be harder to bring stuff. If you're traveling by car, bring all the stuff from your pantry and utilize that because that's gonna save you money and require you to buy less food. All right, you guys, as we walk down to the bedrooms, I wanna tell you a couple of things that I really like to do when we get to a house. It's one of the first things I do. It's the way I kind of move in, if you will, to our house. So we're staying in a house that has bedrooms for everyone. I move everybody in. First thing I do is put everything away. So you're gonna notice right here, I set up everything. I basically move in. So I put up all of my get ready makeup stuff here. You guys, this closet is absolutely insane. It's like one that I would love at home, but I don't know that I'll ever have a closet like this. But tons of shelving, tons of space to hang up your clothes, tons of drawers. So first thing I do when I get here is I just put everything away. I put all of my clothes away because I really truly don't like living out of suitcases. I don't think that's fun. That's why at home, I always tease my husband. He never puts his clothes away. He likes to just put his clothes in the laundry basket and takes his clothes from there. It's an ongoing joke. But he's like, I like living out of a suitcase. So I don't like that. I like to be able to put things away. I like to know what I have. So first thing I do when we get here, immediately the first thing I do is put all of my clothes away. Put everything where it belongs. And I've heard some people say, but that's kind of difficult because then you've got stuff scattered throughout the entire house. Yes, but you're gonna do a sweep of the house anyways, so you might as well just pick up what you put out anyway. So I've put our suitcases back here in the corner, but everything has a place. I've got my bags here. I've got the clothes that I haven't worn, the clothes that I've done the laundry for and hung down there. Everything has a place, so I'm not trying to go through all of these suitcases to find exactly what I'm needing. While we're in the closet, I'm gonna tell you about this one because it just happens to be sitting here, but I always travel with a little bag of all of our like medicine cabinet type of stuff. So you're not in a situation where you have to run to the store, to the gas station to buy a specific medicine for a need. So these generally cover all of the bases. I don't normally leave them out like this because I think that can be unsafe for children, but I did put them out to show you. So I just have kids Tylenol, just in case. You just never know if they're gonna get a fever, if they're gonna get hurt, whatever it might be. Adult Advil, eye drops. Actually, this might seem random, but this is one I've actually used quite a few times. Tums in case in case you have a bellyache or something. Kids Pepto, adult Pepto, Dramamine for kids, Dramamine for adults. I have a kid that has glasses, so we always bring lens cleaners, some little cleaning cloths, of course, Band-Aids. Band-Aids is one that we use a lot of. So there's every size and variety of Band-Aid here that you could possibly need, and moleskin. So some of these might seem kind of random, right? But well, I feel like when we travel, a lot of times we're walking a lot, whether you're going to Disneyland or SeaWorld or any amusement park like that. I feel like a lot of these could be used for that. So every time we travel, I take those into the park with us. All of this goes on in my carry-on because one time we traveled, I had a son that just randomly came down with like a fever, like in the middle of us traveling. This was a couple of years ago. And I was like, I searched the airport, the Tylenol that I could find was like $15. So anyways, I've learned to just always travel with kids Tylenol. That's just one thing I always do. So these are staples. This goes in this bag and it goes with me everywhere. There's times that I'll add or take away things that I know I'm not gonna need, but this is a pretty general idea of stuff I'm gonna need every single time I travel. Also, a couple of things I always travel with, especially on trips like this one where I know that we're gonna be outside, we're gonna be in the sun. All of our sunscreen is out in the main living area because we use it every single day. I always bring extra Ziploc bags because, for instance, the other day when we went to the beach, my sunscreen, the sprayer wasn't locked and it sprayed all over the bag and made a big mess. So I used one of my Ziplocs to put it back in a different bag for the next day we went to the beach. Aloe gel is very important. I learned that the hard way. And guess what? I had to pay $18 for this one because it was at the hotel. So now I always travel with this. And this one is cool down lotion. It's like an aloe lotion, but guess what? This one I also bought at a hotel because I wasn't prepared. So now I go everywhere with them, but this one was $19. So you know that those aren't the prices you're gonna pay at like a Walmart or Target at home. So it might seem like a little extra to bring sometimes, but it will save. Okay, I shared this on my stories over on Mindys Best on Instagram about this shower. Now this shower is absolutely incredible. There's 2 shower heads coming out of the ceiling, one on the wall. This shower is gigantic, but one thing to note here, there's no blinds, you guys. So the house that we're staying at, it does have a gate to the property, so you can't get in my backyard unless you know the gate password. And so I've been taking really fast showers, but I did post about this on my stories how, let's come into the shower because it's big enough. So I grabbed my shampoo and conditioner to show you guys. I bought these containers at like a Target or a Walmart, and I put a little label on there that says shampoo. This one says conditioner. They're kind of worn off, but I fill this up at home with my normal shampoo and conditioner that I use there. That way I'm able to travel with my favorite stuff. And those little guys, the little travel ones, they just go through fast and it's just money spent. So I spent money one time on this container, and it's not too big. It fits in a Ziploc bag, and I just bring my shampoo and conditioner with me everywhere I go because I love it and it works well. Also, if we're traveling in a place where it's sunny and we're gonna be in the ocean or we're gonna be in the chlorine pool, I feel like it really helps to have my good shampoo and conditioner. So whatever you can bring that's your own stuff, put it in a smaller container and travel with it. I also shared this little makeup caddy on my Insta stories over on Mindys Best. They're saved under a highlight bubble, but I even did that with my makeup face wash. So, you know, use these little containers, they really help. So, okay, moving out of the bathroom, we're going to go show you what I do for my kids. Okay, this is the bedroom that my kids are staying in. They've completely set up shop in here. They've completely gotten themselves all comfortable. They have their stuff that they like on, this is Ryler's side of the bed. He's got his rubber bands, his watch, everything that he needs. He completely moves in as well. This is Crew, got his switch. That's most of the things that he worries about. But in their closets, I do the same thing for them as well. I have moved them in, I've put their clothes in. This time while here in California, we did family pictures. So they have their clothes that I didn't want all wrinkled hanging up. And one thing I always do for them as well is I bring a sound machine. It's down here on the floor. I bring a sound machine so that the unusual sounds and noises of places they've never been is kind of drowned out by the noise. So traveling with a sound machine is super, super easy. If you're staying in a hotel room, you can also just play like ocean sounds or waterfall sounds on your cell phone. That works really awesome too. Okay, so another very big part of traveling for me and choosing a house over a hotel room is having a laundry facility that I can do nonstop laundry. So traveling with 5 kids, it's a lot of work. There's a lot of dirty clothes. There's a lot of dirty everything. Specifically here, staying at the house, we've gone through a lot of towels for the pool. The kids will throw the towels on the ground. They become dirty. They need to be washed again. I've probably done 1 or 2 loads of towels every single day that we've been here. And then the perk of that is before we leave to go home, I'm able to do all of the laundry. No stress. Just at night, I throw in a load or 2 when we're doing nothing, and I'm able to get all of the laundry washed. So when I go home, I don't have a huge pile of laundry facing me. And that is a really big perk. So usually these houses will be completely stocked with laundry detergent and dryer sheets and everything that you'll even need. Of course, there's going to be spills that come up. The other day, my sister-in-law accidentally spilled some grease on her clothes. Same did my daughter. We do our little Dawn dish soap trick, and it works awesome every single time. And so I feel like houses are usually fully stocked. So if you're able to do a house, there's all different budgets for these kind of places. So check them out. You might be surprised how much easier they are to be in than a standard hotel room. Okay, so on this trip has been really fun. I made sure to bring my running shoes. I brought my workout clothes, so I've been able to go on runs, and that has been something that has kept me like mentally grounded. Also keeping a little bit of my routine from home. I've been super shocked. Here's Michelle from Dan and Shell. We travel with them as much as we can. You guys, she does incredible photography, and she always does family pictures for us. Pictures of our kids just having fun, and they're natural, just being them. And so one thing I've been super surprised and motivated by is her dedication to working out while we've been traveling. So that's one thing I also really enjoy, is working out while I travel. It's a way that I've been able to keep going with my normal routine. But I'm gonna head outside and see what the kids are doing really quick. All right, kids are out here having a blast. I think I'm gonna go join the kids and have some fun. You guys, these are just my few travel tips, hacks, things that I do while we're gone, and they always help me, and they always just make my traveling so much easier. So whether you stay in a hotel, a resort, a VRBO, however you travel, whether it's by plane, by car, just have a blast and make memories, because these are the things that we're gonna hold on to for the rest of our lives. So this water is super inviting. I think my swimming suit is calling, so I'm gonna go get ready to get in the pool. But you guys, if you have any other travel hacks or tips that you wanna post down below for everyone else to see, that would be amazing. And I tell you this every single time, but we have so much to learn from each other. This is just scratching the surface of the things that I've learned over the time of traveling and having fun. So comment down below what you guys like to do when you travel and how you make it easier on yourself. But okay, you guys, and as always here on Mindys Best, what do we always say, guys?
Do your best, because your best is enough.
That's right, do your best because your best is enough. Have fun traveling, enjoy every moment, live life to the fullest, and have a good day, you guys. I love you so much. Thanks for hanging out with me here on Mindys Best.